This is your attorney, Jiwon Lee. Today, I'd like to share the dark side of the crimes of the Republic of Korea. Actor Yoo-in administered medical narcotics propofol. Lee Sunkyun died while under investigation for drug use. Rolls-Royce man who drove the vehicle and killed the future actress. Do you see the common thread? They are all individuals who took narcotics provided by doctors. Yes, the doctors we go to when we're sick. Recently, many doctors who illegally prescribe medical narcotics have caused social controversy. Dr. A, who administered propofol, a medical narcotic, to actor Yoo-in and also enjoyed himself, is relatively lightly accused. In August 2023, there was an incident where a driver under the influence killed a young woman by crashing. At the time, the driver, Shin Woo-jun, had taken the narcotic analgesic ketamine and was driving a Rolls-Royce. Shin hit a young woman while driving his Rolls-Royce under the influence of drugs. After the accident, when bystanders rushed to help the victim pinned under the car, Shin was found looking at his phone and minutes later he fled the scene, leaving the victim behind. The accident victim was declared brain dead and died 4 months after the incident. This driver was particularly shocking because he had appeared on a reality music competition show during his teenage years and had moved people with his life story. As a result, Shin was sentenced to 20 years in prison for killing a future actress while driving under the influence of illegally obtained narcotic analgesics from a doctor. After Shin's arrest, Dr. Yum, who provided drugs to Shin, was arrested and prosecuted last August on charges of administering propofol, midazolam, diazepam, and ketamine and falsifying medical records. However, during the investigation, it was revealed that Dr. Yum had illegally filmed hundreds of unconscious female patients between 2022 and 2023 and sexually assaulted over 10 other patients. What's even more serious is that Dr. Yum had his medical license suspended for lending it to others. Despite having his license suspended, he continued to practice medicine at another hospital in Seoul, which is also a violation of medical laws. The scary thing about drug cases is that they lead to other crimes. Plastic surgeon Lee was arrested for supplying drugs to club manager A in Gangnam, Seoul. Lee provided drugs to hostess A without payment, and it was these drugs that ended up being passed on to actor Lee Sunkyun and others. Hostess A claimed that Lee had sent Philippone and other drugs as her birthday gift. Not only did Lee give drugs as gifts, but he also smoked marijuana himself and traded liquid marijuana. Additionally, this plastic surgeon was also charged with sexual assault against patients. Lee was also a well-known figure who appeared on a TV health program. Hospitals have become the source of crime. Not always. Doctors lose their licenses only if they are sentenced to imprisonment for crimes. Simply administering narcotics or illegally prescribing them doesn't necessarily result in imprisonment. In most cases, a fine is imposed for the first offense. Even if a doctor's license is revoked due to imprisonment, they can reapply for it later. For doctors, their license is revoked only if they receive imprisonment for crimes. Depending on the circumstances, reissuance of the license is possible, which is the core issue. In fact, in the past 5 years, there have been 8 cases out of 29 where doctors who had their licenses revoked due to habitual narcotics use or other reasons had them reinstated. That's 27.5% chance. In other words, it's almost bulletproof license. Yes, if used for non-medical purposes. Ketamine, which the Rolls-Royce driver took, is used as a general anesthetic with analgesic and hallucinogenic effects, and it's also called a club drug. Fentanyl, known as the zombie drug, is also prescribed by doctors. Fentanyl is an extremely strong analgesic, mainly prescribed to terminally ill cancer patients in the United States. In Korea, it is mainly administered in patch form and is over 100 times stronger than morphine. Yes, Korea punishes drug crimes very severely. The mere possession and use of marijuana are illegal in Korea. Even simple possession can lead to a minimum of 1 year of imprisonment. If caught using drugs, one may be fined up to 100 million won or face up to 10 years in prison. If involved in buying and selling drugs, one can face penalties equivalent to murder or more than 5 years in prison. This is your attorney, Jiwon Lee. Thank you for watching.